Most people hear make money with AI and immediately picture some tech founder with venture money or a developer shipping a SaaS product. But right now, in 2026, there are complete beginners with no coding background, no startup capital, and no special connections pulling in $3,000 a month using nothing but AI tools and a laptop. This video breaks down exactly how they are doing it, step by step, with real numbers. And I am saving the best method for last, because once you see it, everything else starts to make sense. The first thing you need to understand is that AI does not replace the need for a skill. It compresses the learning curve. Something that used to take years to get good at, you can now get competent at in weeks, because AI handles the parts you do not know yet. That is the actual unlock. You do not need to be an expert. You need to be one step ahead of your client, and AI keeps you there. The first method beginners are using is AI-assisted content writing for small businesses. Local businesses, coaches, consultants, and e-commerce stores all need content. Blog posts, email sequences, product descriptions, social captions. They know they need it. They just do not have time to write it. Before AI, you needed to be a genuinely strong writer to get paid for this. Now you use Claude or ChatGPT to draft, your own judgment to edit and make it sound human, and a tool like Surfer to make sure it is optimized for search. You charge $300 to $600 per article or $500 to $1,000 per email sequence. Land 5 clients, and you are at $3,000 a month before you even think about scaling. The real play here is niching down. Do not say you write content. Say you write content for HVAC companies or for real estate agents or for med spas. When you are specific, you become the obvious choice. AI tools let you learn the vocabulary and customer mindset of any niche in a few hours. You can go from zero knowledge to sounding fluent in a day. The second method is AI-powered short-form video editing. Brands, influencers, and educators are all trying to put out content on TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts. The problem is editing takes time and skill most of them do not have. Tools like Opus Clip, Descript, and CapCut's AI suite let you take a long piece of content, auto-identify the best moments, add captions, and produce a polished short in under 30 minutes. You charge $300 to $500 per month to manage a client's short-form presence, pumping out 8 to 12 clips a week. At 6 clients, you are at $3,000 a month and under 5 hours of work a day if you are efficient. The barrier to entry here is lower than most people think. You do not need a film degree. You need to understand what makes people stop scrolling. Clean captions, punchy hooks, and decent pacing. AI handles the technical cut work. You provide the taste and the strategy. The third method is building AI chatbots for local businesses. This one sounds technical, but it is not anymore. Platforms like VoiceFlow, BotPress, and ManyChat have drag-and-drop interfaces. You can build a functional lead capture or FAQ chatbot for a business in a few hours. Charge a $500 setup fee and a $200 per month maintenance retainer. Land 5 clients and you are at $1,000 a month in recurring revenue on top of any project work. Once you have a repeatable template for a specific industry, dentists for example, you can install it for any dentist in a few hours and charge the same price every time. The key insight here is that businesses do not want to learn the tool. They want to solve a problem. Their problem is usually that they are missing leads because their website does not respond fast enough, or their staff is spending 2 hours a day answering the same 10 questions. You walk in with a chatbot that solves both. You do not need to explain how it works. You show them the result. The fourth method is AI-assisted SEO and website auditing. This one is flying under the radar. Small business owners know they should care about Google rankings. They have no idea how to improve them. Tools like SEMrush and Screaming Frog, combined with AI to help you interpret the data and write recommendations, let you produce a professional SEO audit for any business in under 2 hours. You charge $200 to $500 per audit. You upsell ongoing monthly optimization for $500 to $1,000 per month. 5 monthly clients means $3,000 minimum in pure recurring revenue, and the audits keep filling the top of your funnel. The catch with this method is you need to be able to explain what you found in plain language. Business owners do not care about technical jargon. They care about things like, you are losing 50 customers a month because your site loads too slowly on mobile. AI helps you translate complex data into that kind of language instantly. You become the bridge between the tool and the business owner. Now here is the fifth method. This is the one that is actually printing money for beginners right now in 2026. AI-powered lead generation as a service. Every business needs leads. Sales leads, client leads, partnership leads. Before AI, generating qualified leads meant either paying an agency $15,000 a month or grinding through manual research for hours a day. Now, with tools like Clay and Apollo combined with AI enrichment layers, a single person can pull a list of targets, enrich it with company data, job titles, email addresses, and LinkedIn profiles, write personalized cold outreach with AI, and set up an automated sequence that runs on autopilot. You do this for a client, and you own the process. They see the results. Booked calls, new customers, growing pipeline. Charge $1,000 to $1,500 per month per client. That is the floor. Some beginners are charging $2,000. Land 3 clients and you are past $5,000 a month. And here is what makes this the most powerful method on the list. The results are directly tied to revenue for the client. When you book them 5 sales calls and 2 turn into paying customers, they do not cancel. They ask you to scale it up. You do not need to be a salesperson to sell this. You need to show someone a mock campaign you built for a fake company in their industry, explain the process, and demonstrate you have done your homework on their market. AI handles the actual writing and research. You handle the strategy and the relationship. Getting started across all 5 of these follows the same process. Pick one method. Build one sample project in a niche you are interested in. A content piece, a chatbot demo, an SEO audit for a real local business, a sample lead list. Then, go find one client, not 10. 1. Offer a discounted rate or even free in exchange for a testimonial. Do excellent work. Get the testimonial. Raise your rate and get the next client at full price. $3,000 a month is not a ceiling in any of these. It is the baseline. Writers who build a reputation move to retainer contracts. Chatbot builders who niche into healthcare or legal are charging double. Lead gen operators